Hey everybody, it's Sport Freak here, bringing you a gameplay on the map Dome. I'm using the Spas-12, aka the Hit Marker Machine. I go 74-11, I hit specialist 3 or 4 times. I'm on point this game, and so is this gun. My aim's a little off, but that's because it was one of the first games of the day when I started playing, but it's still pretty beast. Now quickly, my class setup, I'm using extreme conditioning to get to my enemies quicker, hardline, Sarah Pro so I can sound whore. My specialist loadout is assassin so the enemies don't aim my direction at a red dot on the minimap. Steady aim, basically for the pro variant. Pull my gun up quicker after sprinting. And then quick draw so I can stun or flash check whichever I'm using this game. I think it's flash. And then, but pretty much I'm just running around killing people on this. I'm in their spawn majority of the time. You do see me cap a few flags. That's just to get my perks and stuff. you don't see me capping too many flags when I'm on specialist. Alright, well, moving on. I want to talk to you about aiming down sights versus studying. It's a huge controversy, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it. First, I'm going to start with ADSing. I'm going to give you some pros and cons. Some of the pros. You can make those fine-tune adjustments in any direction. For example, say you aim down sight and you're slightly to the left of the guy. You can make that adjustment so you can hit your target. I mean, whether you're going to kill him or not is whether Activision likes you. For some reason, Activision loved me this game. It also helps. ADSing also makes it easier to aim at enemies further away. I mean, that's when you're using an AR or submachine gun. For any gun that you use, it obviously makes it easier to aim at guys further away. It is also easier to counteract flinch. Now, flinch happens when you are taking damage, whether it's from an explosive, a flashbang, stun, or when someone is shooting at you. It's a very, very difficult technique to develop and to do, but it's easier to do with ADSing because you can jam your thumb down on the right stick rather than move it a tiny bit to counteract it. It's an impulse reaction. You don't have time to think about it. You just do it. I do it, but not often. I mean, whenever I have specialists, you do see me jam the down stick sometimes. Whenever you see my aim go all over the place when I'm taking bullets, that's probably what's happening. I mean, you might think my aim's a little off, but actually I'm doing it on purpose. I'm just praying that I hit the guy and he dies. So, alright, some of the cons. A guy on juice goes hauling ass right by you. You can't do anything about it. Say you're aiming at him and he just goes sprinting by you. You have to aim back out and then aim back in, or, and in that amount of time you could be dead. And the biggest con is obviously it negates steady aim, and it's the whole reason for this controversy. Alright, now steady aim. When you're using steady aim, the aim markers are a lot closer together. It creates a smaller box. This means if the enemy is perfectly inside that box and in range, that guy's going to die. Because every pellet's going to hit him, and he can't do anything about it. It's also great for making quick, fast adjustments, aiming at people up close. Like I said, and used that example before, when a guy goes sprinting by you on juice, instead of aiming at him, you can just quickly move your cursor on him and pull the trigger and hopefully it hits him. You can also have quick reactions to campers. Say a guy's in a corner and you didn't see him and he starts shooting at you, you can just a quick flick reaction. I mean, you see me do that in my other videos. I've just posted reactions. It's kind of funny. Now, some of the cons for steady aim. Like I said, you can't make those fine-tuned adjustments, and if your aim is not perfect, mine definitely was not perfect this game, you're not going to get that kill. Sometimes, if that cursor or if those aim markers are only halfway on him, it's going to take 2 kills or 2 shots. And if he's further out of range, sometimes it's going to take 3 and 4 shots. My record hit markers with the Spaz is 5. I got 5 hit markers on one guy. Yes, he was at quite a big range. I didn't have specialists or anything, but I got 5 hit markers on him. I don't know how, why, but it's ridiculous. I wish I saved that clip so I could show you all. Now, getting back on track, my opinion. I can't give you a straightforward answer of which is better. To be honest, I utilize both. I ADS in some situations, and in some situations I use studying. So I can't tell you in every situation whether it's right or whether it's correct, but you know, it's just reaction. It's how I've learned to play this game. So I try to follow the guidelines as close as possible. Like when someone's far away, I ADS, and when someone's like up close and personal, you'll see me just hip fire them. Like very soon, you'll see me up in the middle of the map, hip fire a couple guys that are like right up all up on me. So, and right now I'm hip firing that guy because my aimer is on him. See, hip fire and hip fire. So then you'll see me hip fire. Then later on, right here, I think I start to ADS. Right there, and then the next couple will be ADS. That's just because I have quick draw now too. So actually, I didn't even notice that. I just noticed that now. I have quick draw now, so I'm ADSing. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is when you ADS, you activate auto aim. You know how when quick scopers run around and they zoom in, but they're not fully in, and then they pull the trigger, they get a kill. It's the same thing for shotguns. So the aimer kind of like moves slightly. I don't know if it's noticeable or not, but if you put it anywhere near them and you kind of let auto aim take over, it sometimes helps and then sometimes it doesn't. Like right here, you see me zoom in and pull the trigger, and then you'll see me up here do the same thing, and I don't even get a hit marker. It's kind of weird. I do it for style, basically. Like right there, I don't even know. I must have whipped and missed. Like right there. Whipped it, aimed in, pulled the trigger, I was on him, and I didn't get a hit marker whatsoever. I don't understand it. That's one thing I don't like about running around with shotguns. It's not consistent. But you deal with it. So, like I said, I just do it for style. Now, one thing I will say, if you had the time to ADS, get your aimer perfectly on them, and then zoom back out and utilize steady aim, that would be ideal. But not every gunfight's like that. So, I just wanted to clarify that. I do that sometimes if I'm taking my sweet time on aiming on a guy. I'll zoom back out sometimes. So that's pretty much it for my opinion on ADS versus study game. I don't really have much time to give you more tips and tricks for other stuff, so pretty much I'm gonna explain what I have coming or what I have saved up for you guys. A AA-12 Moab. I have a WSS-12 Moab. I have a KSG Moab on Dome, which is kind of similar to this one where I go 77-9. Pretty beast. I love running around with shotguns. So I have almost a triple Moab, run around tryharding with the MP7, and then I have a double LSW Moab that I want to show you guys. What am I at, like 6 or 7 now? So then I think I have like 4 or 5 more doubles that I want to show y'all, and then that's going to take us into Black Ops 2, but hopefully that gives me at least 4 or 5 days into Black Ops 2 to where I can get some gameplays lined up for the next week, and then hopefully I can just keep pumping out content for you guys. That's pretty much it. If you guys please drop a like, it'd mean a lot. So anyway, tell your friends, come subscribe. Hey, I'm playing with subscribers. If I do not post or if I miss a day of posting, send me a message on Xbox Live at SBRTFRK22 or tweet me or leave a comment on one of my YouTube videos and tell me to post or tell me that you're disappointed. I will post. So I'm pretty busy this week. I've been working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, but I don't want to slack off the week before Black Ops 2. So anyway, that's it. I'll catch y'all later.